What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video on Blox Fruits. Today we'll be talking about the new update 10 coming pretty soon, and I would like to share some things that I think that are and aren't coming out. So I've thought about Gear 4 recently, and I really don't think Gear 4 would be coming out because of how hard it would be to release this feature. And to be honest, you'd have to buff every other fruit and script a massive amount of stuff, making it an incredible update that's most likely not coming out in update 10. I'm kind of disappointed at the idea of Gear 4 not coming out because there are so many games like King Piece and Rope Piece that have released Gear 4. I mean, Gear 4 of those games aren't that bad. Like, honestly, like, just look at them.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no. Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
Alright, honestly, they're slow, laggy, and buggy, dog. And knowing this for a game like Blox Fruits to release Gear 4, the visuals and attacks have to be low latency, meaning that they have to have no lag at all. So you can use it in PvP and just to use it. Like, honestly, how cool would that be just to turn Gear 4 right now? What I mean by something that's low latency and less laggy is something like the Gear 4 foe you made in the upcoming game Grand Piece.
Look at this cutscene. Look at this. And imagine with the audio too. Look at this. Do you see this? Look at how beautiful that is. It just looks so good. It's so nice. Look at how well animated everything moves. The belt moves, the torso moves, the head moves, the neck moves. Every single part of it moves. If you look at the arm, even the arm is cuffing every time it gets close to like a jump and everything. It's just so nice to play this game. It's refreshing to have a game like that too.
I mean, I ain't got nothing to say. Roblox said everything about the Gear 4 in Grand Piece, I think, online. And yeah, if Blox Piece can make a Gear 4 like this, or even better, that'd be actually one of the coolest things I've probably happened because, as you can tell, this Gear 4 is the sexiest Gear 4 I've ever seen. Maybe Gear 3's coming out because it'd be way more simple to replace Gear 2 or add on to Gear 2. You know what I'm saying? Something like this. So I got this video from Infernas or Infernasu. I don't know how to pronounce it, but in this video he showcases the time skip Luffy in ABA or Anime Battle Online Arena. Jeez. What I really wanted to highlight is when he hits Red Hawk and Grizzly Magnum. What Blox Piece could make out of Gear 3 is what Red Hawk looks like in this game right here. The same goes for Grizzly Magnum too. That was clean, but I bet you that Blox Piece could make Grizzly Magnum and Red Hawk better looking in their game. The whole idea I'm trying to make is that if Blox Fruits creates Gear 4, it would look like the Gear 4 made by Fuhay, and if they didn't, then they would add Gear 3 with the move similar to the moveset in Anime Battle Arena. But anyways, that's enough talking about Gear 4. Let's get into what they might do with Ope Ope Nomi. Alright, another thing I want to talk about is Ope Ope Nomi. Man, this Devil Fruit is obviously going to be a hard one since it has to execute a lot of steps in order for the game to perform correctly. What I mean by this is that there's no lag. There's low latency and there's no lag. Because remember, Blox Fruits released this game so there would be no lag like the other One Piece games. And here is the evidence. And honestly, if you look at Law's moves, they're really complex and very complicated to try and create in a game like Roblox. Like, honestly, just look at him.
Shambles. 術室。奴はこの空間を完全に支配し導する死の外科医だ。
But instead of making it a broken fruit that can't be countered like mochi, Blox Piece could make Ope Ope just like the Ope Ope in One Piece Open Seas, where the moves could be easier to use, but it depends on the player's knowledge and skill to maneuver and use the fruit to the utmost potential. So, final thought on Ope Ope. This fruit may not come to update 10 since it'll be a challenge for the devs to create. We're letting you off this time, devs. And just too complex and complicated. But if it were released, it would be simple like the Ope Ope in One Piece Open Seas. Gotta create big brain plays, you know what I'm saying, dog? That's enough about Ope Ope, man. Let's get into Conqueror's Haki.
外野がうるせえな。
どうせ立ってられねえよ。
Haoshoku Haki, or the so-called Conqueror's Haki. I think this is going to be a good one. To be honest, I'm 60% sure this might be released because we have fruits in the game like Ice and Gravity, and, you know, more CC or crowd control double fruits. And since we know that the Conqueror's Haki is used to exert willpower among others and knock them unconscious, there has to be a way where you stun or slow the opponent after using it. Something like the Conqueror's Haki and King Piece. If you guys didn't know yet, King Piece had an update, I think update Alpha 9, and they came out with Conqueror's Haki and a bunch of more stuff. Here's what it looks like. If Blox Fruits were to create a Conqueror Haki like this, or better, it will change the whole meta, and might become a lot cooler or cancerous than it is now. I'm talking about cancerous fruits and swords like Ice, Mochi, TTK, and Yoru that are just dominating the BVP right now. So, final thought on Conqueror's Haki? It might be released. I'm not saying it's 100%, I'm not 100% sure that it's going to be released, but I'm 60% sure it's going to be released. Thank you all for watching. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, slap the like button and subscribe. If you'd like to see more content, click that bell icon to be notified when I post. And peace!
Won't fight